So what I have here is a K9 H2O water bottle. I've actually not got enough water for Royal, my dog, today, and what I'm going to do, this bottle of his here is the one that comes with the lid, the scoop, and it just screws into the top, okay, like this. The thing I like this for gathering your water is to be able to test the turbidity of the water by scooping it up into this. Okay, so you just say this was the stream and I scooped up, I can have a check, and then all I do is I put my sock over the top of the bottle, and as I'm pouring in I can check how bad it is, and if I feel it's really bad just move on to somewhere else. So the scoop's really good for gathering the water and pouring it in, and lets you be a bit more selective when there's a lot of sediment and particles floating about in the water. This is actually stainless steel inside. I got this off of Amazon and I think it was only about £12. So I normally use my clean canteen 40-ounce bottle for the dirty water for boiling in, but I'm going to try this one. It's a lot cheaper and I'm hoping it's going to survive. And today when I was walking in on the path, I found a piece of straining wire that the farmers would have on the top of their fences. It was just lying on the road. It's a bit longer than this, and all I've done is shaped it into this shape and created one of these fish hooks, the same as the Pathfinder bottle that I've got. So that's worked really good, and all I'm going to do now is hang this over the top of my fire and see if this actually is going to work. I expect the green paint will come off it, but I'm hoping this ain't going to split and it'll do the job. And I carry this bottle all the time anyway for Royal, so I may as well use it for myself as well. So let's see how we get on. We'll take it over to the fire and I'll hang over the fire and we'll get a boil on, and let's see if it's going to be successful or a fail. So here's Royal waiting patiently for a wee drink. So I've got it set up. Let's see how we get on here. So here it is, just on a tripod over the fire. And it's blackening up a bit at the bottom there. Yep, what I was expecting. So let's see how we get on with this, if it's going to distort, if it's going to crack. So there's the website for the bottle, and on the other side it's got K9. And just while that's boiling, I'll kind of just show you the inside of this. You can see it just screws in. So I really like that, the fact that you can scoop up the water before you pour it in through the filter. And we need to do the boiling to clear the viruses, the bacteria, chemicals. But the good thing about this, it lets you check the clarity of the water even before you pour it in through your filter. And it has a hole at the top that you can clip a carabiner and attach it to your pack. I have to have the carabiner on it, it's clipped to my trousers at the moment, because if I lay this down, Royal just runs away with it. So there's another advantage of having a good lid. So I think that's the water boiling now. I can see it shimmering about there. Let's have a look. Yep, you can make that out. The bottom of the bottle has got a bit dirty from the fire, what we did expect. The paint hasn't lifted off, maybe right at the very bottom of it. It looks the same shape. And we'll see how it goes once it's cooled down, to see if the top of the bottle has been distorted, and hopefully we can get this lid back on it. But there you go, a nice wee improvisation of a piece of kit I've been carrying for a long time. I may as well use it. A lot cheaper than your clean canteen bottles, and it definitely seems effective here at boiling the water. It's stainless steel, another advantage. Right, I'm just going to remove this off the heat. So it's been at a rolling boil for a couple of minutes now. So I need to be careful with this fish hook I've improvised as I lift it off. Obviously it's been heated up, and it doesn't slip out. Yep, seems good enough. So there we go, bottle looks fine all the way around the base. It's blackened up a bit there. I'm just going to pick it up and check the very base of it. Yep, that focuses in, you can see that, it's fine. Happy enough of that. So let's take this back out. There we go. Top seems fine as well, doesn't seem to be any distortion. Be careful when you're handling these bottles, heat obviously transfers all the way up. Right, let's see how we get on with the lid and to see if there's been any distortion with the heat. So screw it on, tighten it up. Yep, perfect. There we go. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Yep. So I'm well happy with the bottle. As I say, the price is probably about a third of the clean canteen bottles. It's stainless steel, as you can see. I carry this bottle all the time with me for the dog anyway. So it's a nice way to have pieces of kit that can do multiple tasks while you're out in the woods. And I'm going to use this in the future now for gathering my dirty water and boiling it before I transfer it into my clean water bottles.